What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Yeah, my name is Raaghav. It is pronounced Ra, like ramen, and then Gov, like government, Raaghav. It's one word. People mispronounce it all the time, and I get it. I don't get upset anymore because I understand, you know, it's a harder one to pronounce, especially for those who have trouble tanning. I'm 21 years old. I just graduated college. Thank you. Yeah, normally when I tell people I graduated, the first thing they say is, "Oh, how was high school?" And I don't think I look that young, you know? I went to UC Santa Barbara. Yeah, some gauchos in the house. I had a part-time job while I was there, which I really enjoyed, but as part of the onboarding process, I had to sign this document called the Oath, in which I swore to serve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. I was a barista. What did they think was gonna happen? Was I gonna have to like defend our rights with soy milk? That's like the worst one. So yeah, I never figured out what clause that applied to, you know? I had a lot of roommates in college. I lived in a house with 8 guys. Yeah, it was 8 dudes to one house, 8 dudes to one fridge. Yeah, every time I opened that thing up, it was just protein powder and despair, just like floating through the room. A lot of my roommates did have arthritis though, which was a little sad. Yeah, they were always talking about like rolling joints. Eyes were just red all the time from crying. They were always just coughing, couldn't even get a word out. It was so sad. And I tried to help them because like arthritis is like a ridiculously painful condition. But I don't know if they felt a thing. They smoked so much weed. I saved my roommate's life one time. But thank you for the woo. It's a very cocky way to start a story, but it's true. I saved my roommate's life. We were just in the room together, and then he was coughing a lot, so he took a Mucinex, and all of a sudden I just hear him start to choke. And I look over, his eyes are bulging, his tongue is out, he fully cannot breathe. So I freaked out, because 1, that's like the human response, and 2, because I may or may not have been the person to give him the pill, okay? He was coughing, I wanted him to stop, but not like this, you know what I mean? So I sprang into action. My mom's a pharmacist, so I was like, I probably know how to do a Heimlich in my blood, you know what I mean? So I got in position, 1 pump, nothing. 2 pumps, nothing. 3 pumps, something. He like broke away, took a second, vomited up the pill, coughed a little bit, took a deep breath, and he was okay. Yeah. So I gave him a hug, because I felt like that's like the nice thing to do in that situation. And then he was like, bro, that was like top 5 scariest moments of my life. And I was like, top 5? You couldn't breathe. What were the other 4? You're from Irvine. Like, what are we competing with here? Did you get stuck at the top of the Ferris wheel? Like, that I can understand. But we went on with the year, and I'm not going to say he was like a perfect roommate by any means, you know? He did things that irritated me. I'm sure I did things that bugged him too. But I can never really bring myself to talk to him about it. Just because if I was to tell him, hey, you're not being a good roommate right now, I'm sure that would have been like a really tough pill for him to swallow. So I graduated. I moved back home to San Diego. I'm born and raised in the 858, you know what I mean? Come on. Yeah. I grew up in a suburb called 4S Ranch. That explains all the Teslas on the roads. Yeah, it is the number 4, the letter S, and the word ranch. 4S Ranch. It is like the only numerically named place in Southern California. It's our pride and joy. It's kind of stupid though. I mean, it makes sense. We're a lot of like engineers and tech people. So it makes sense that we sound like an old iPhone farm or something like that, you know? But it's hard to like publicly be proud of being from Forest Ranch. You know, I can't really like rep it. Like, we can't really call ourselves the Fours or anything like that, you know? We can't be like, oh, the Fours are in the building. The Fours are here. What's up? You a four now? Because then we just all sound ugly, you know? Doesn't do a lot for the self-esteem. I live with my parents and my little sister. She's 17. She says slay all the time. And I hate it. Okay, I hate it when people say the word slay. Because anytime anyone says the word slay, I'm like, you have never seen a dragon in your life. Have some respect, okay? My parents get on me a lot because they say I mumble. And I don't know, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what they're talking about because I feel like I enunciate it very well. You know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know? I turn into like Joe Biden sometimes when I talk to them. You know, like, listen here, folks. I'm the president. Here's it here. It's like, Joe, why are you so surprised? You've seen all of time. Like, you know exactly what's coming. This election is interesting. Yeah. Who are you guys voting for, Joe or Kamala? It was a joke. Don't take it too seriously. Trump says a lot of funny things. Recently, he said Kamala Harris isn't black and that she's just pretending to be black. And I'll be honest, if Kamala Harris was pretending to be black, that is by far the most Indian thing she could do. If you don't believe me, go to Forest Ranch, okay? People like to nag on the Trump campaign a lot just because, you know, they say he doesn't have policies, he just has concepts. That's his thing. And I don't know, I think it's a little unfair. You know, Donald Trump can run on sentences better than anyone in the country, dude. He has not used a period in his life, dog. Do you guys remember when he almost came out? What? Did we see this? This was a year ago. He was at one of his rallies, and you know him. He has just all this love in his heart, and he was just up there I love everyone here. I'd kiss anyone here, man or woman. Man or woman. Look at that man back there. I'd kiss him. He's wearing a tuxedo shirt. And then he heard what he said, and he dialed it back a little bit. He was like, I probably wouldn't enjoy it, but... Okay, Donald! But how funny would that be if Donald Trump was gay? If Donald Trump was gay, if he was just up there yes, queen! Slay mamas. You thought you could slay bigger than me, but you can't. I'm the biggest slay. I've seen a lot of dragons, let me tell you that. I've seen a lot. Listen to a lot of gaga. A lot of gaga. I am the T in LTGBQ. And together we are going to make America gay again. Obama's just in the back let me be queer. Donald Trump. Talk about a guy who has trouble tanning, am I right? Just don't tell him. It'd be a really tough pill for him to swallow. I've been Raaghav. Thank you guys so much.